everybody, and welcome to Parks Bros. It's Drew here, and I'm back at Six Flags Magic Mountain checking out the construction for next year's project. Let's go. Finally made it back to Six Flags Magic Mountain over after a month of not being able to visit the park due to going to Florida and a lot of other things that were happening, but I want to say there is tons of exciting progress going on with this new 2022 project. Of course, starting over in the Metropolis area, you can see Tidal Wave is completely gone and leveled. There is no more remnants of this ride outside of potentially some of the old queue space. And you can see all the way over to Green Lantern from Metropolis without anything in your way. Of course, in addition to that view changing quite a bit, there are tons of markers. And by tons, I mean literally at least a good 50 to 60 that we were able to count from guest viewable areas. And we definitely know there are plenty more that we just were not able to see, but they all line up in almost this kind of straight line, kind of like an out and back coaster layout. And if we look back to previous projects at Magic Mountain that were coasters, specifically West Coast Racers, we know this color of marker was usually where footers were placed for that. So if this is a coaster, I don't know, I'm definitely thinking we could be seeing something like an RMC Raptor due to how small the spacing is between these markers. And of course, talking about how small that track is as well. But this side of the project is looking insane, and I can't wait to see more groundwork going on and hopefully some footings being placed into the ground very, very soon. All right, we're moving from Metropolis over to DC Universe. Just wanted to check on Tidal Wave's old entrance area. Well, not much has changed, at least over here. Now here's just a quick view next to the boardwalk, just another site of where Tidal Wave used to stand, and it's pretty exciting seeing this whole ride being demolished to make way for a brand new attraction, which I'm so ready for, of course, the future. But going into DC Universe now, we can see Green Lantern First Flight has no, and I mean no, facade work on its station anymore, and the only remnants of that theming now that exists is that Ferris sign right above where the front entrance to the queue was. Outside of that, it's just an empty hangar-like looking building, so it definitely seems like this is going to be part of the future plans for this area, considering they've demoed Tidal Wave entirely and left that station up. But I will say that Green Lantern statue has been gone for a couple weeks now, if you did not know as well. So maybe this won't be themed to Green Lantern, whatever it is. Now, looking over toward the side, in probably the best view of this side of the attraction we can get, especially from guest view, since that is the only place you should be going if you're getting construction updates. But there's a lot of what seems to be rewiring and electrical work, judging by this one pipe here, and a lot of those stanchions in the old switchbacks of the queue have been taken out as well, in addition to a lot of those markers being super easy to see, with all of the plans having recently disappeared. Kent Korn is no longer with us, and that building has been removed entirely. And hopefully we can find Korn somewhere else in the park in the near future. You can also see a digger is still on site, so they're definitely doing a lot of groundwork in this area of the park. But I gotta say, everything right now is looking super excited, and hopefully we'll be seeing some major updates very, very soon in terms of maybe trains, track, heck, even more markers would be cool to see, and I cannot wait to see everything that comes of this project. Well, Drew from the future, I just recorded that last audio bit. As of about 20 minutes ago, Coaster Track is on site, and that's right, it is what looks to be an RMC Raptor, which I gotta say is incredibly exciting to see that type of track. So I think it's all but confirmed at this rate that we will be seeing a single rail coaster at Six Flags Magic Mountain in the near future. All right, with that kind of embarrassing update, considering I was literally at the park the day before, dang it, just missed it. Let's go back to the past.
All right, so some pretty exciting stuff all around for this brand new project. Can't wait to see what comes of it. But of course, if you haven't yet, make sure to subscribe. We're gonna have more updates on the way for this ride and more. But until next time, we'll see you on the next ride.